क्या बात है टी? टस्कनी में शादी कर रही है?
I hope so. करण, कचरा नीचे डालो यार.
अरे आधा मुंबई ऐसी जीता है.
Yeah, I want to live like the other half.
थोड़ा चांस तो लेना पड़ेगा नहीं?
Mesmerizing, captivating, new age cinema, brilliant, deep, profound, relatable. These are some of the adjectives the critics have been using for Gehraiyaan. The audience seems to be divided with their opinion. Jaggu and I have watched the film over the weekend, stewed over it for a couple of days, and we're ready with our review. Firstly, Jaggu, in one word, what word would you use for Gehraiyaan?
Hichawing.
Hichawing. Matlab dragging.
Very much so.
I like
Very
that we're in
much so.
agreement, Jaggu, because you thought it was dragging, and the one word I would use for Gehraiyaan is tedious, because it's taking too long and it tires you out, even though you're not doing anything except sitting on the couch and watching. Okay, so it is 2 hours and 28 minutes long, and it is, for me, at least 30-40 minutes too long.
So let me just set this up. Okay, before anything else, I want to address this whole intimacy thing. There has been a lot of noise being made in the press about there are intimate scenes. How can you do that and all of that? There is a skiing show. How can you do that? It's reflecting regular life. I mean, look out of a window, take a walk on the road, go to a restaurant or a club, and you will see exactly what you saw in the movie. It's no big deal. Please, everybody calm down. Don't make this a bigger deal than it is. Okay, now they also had an intimacy director. It seems the first film that ever had an intimacy director. It's been all over the press, and I think the film has been better served for it. It was done very well.
Okay,
the rest of it is all in your mind.
While we're on intimacy, I honestly thought the intimate scenes were very aesthetically shot, and it really helps when two extremely physically fit people are in the intimate scene. So you can not go aesthetically wrong, because they will just look beautiful. There's no random bulges oozing and all of that. And Deepika Padukone is born for the big screen. She is just beautiful. So it's very visually appealing, and it is certainly not scandalous, because as Jaggu said, it's what happens in life.
Okay. Now, the film for me was divided into 3 parts. We're talking about a 2.5-hour film approximately, right? First 45 minutes goes in establishing the characters, what they do and how they're connected to one another. The next 45 minutes is the issues where a relationship starts. It's a little scandalous. It's behind people's back. There are business issues that are developing. So that takes another 45 minutes to register. That first hour and a half was the khichoing, was the tediousness. The last approximate 45 minutes was when everything changes, things start moving faster, skeletons start tumbling out of the closet, many things happen. And that is the redeeming part of the film. Now, I realize even there is a dissonance, because some of the other reviews I've read, some of the conversations that have been had, some of the stuff that's happening on social, they're arguing about which part was bad, which part was good. They're like, the last 45 minutes was not necessarily important because it takes away from what the film was trying to establish. I'm like, if that last 45 minutes was not there, I would have got bored out of my skull. So yes, it is a 2.5-hour film, which could have done with some, I don't know whether editing would have helped. I don't have that kind of technical expertise to know. But for me, it was just, I didn't want to sit through such a long film.
I think basically, I mean, there is, if you ask what is the story of Gehraiyaan, it's basically how people can make some very poor decisions, and then the ramifications of those very bad decisions. And yes, human emotions and how our past certainly influences the way we behave right now, how preconceived notions in our heads make us, take certain decisions, how a lot of people can make very flawed judgment calls, and then they bear the repercussions of it. So that is essentially it. So have they deeply explored human emotion? Yes, they have. Have the actors done justice to their roles? Deepika Padukone, it's a tailor-made role for her. So of course she shines, and she's really good, and she's very emotional, and she's lovely. Naseeruddin Shah, few scenes, but oh God, he's a masterclass in himself. Siddanth Chaturvedi, I'm not quite sure I have liked him in movies after Gully Boy. I did not like him in this film. Dhairya and Ananya, I wish they had more to do, because they seem more like, add-on characters to keep the story of Deepika and Siddhant's characters alive. Like, ye dono like side actors, like hero heroine ke friends in typical movies, which is not actually the case because they are very important characters.
Involved, yeah, very
Involved
part of the plot.
So I don't know. I wish they had been given more scenes to explore the range, because there are many scenes which seem like kuch nahi ho raha. Abhi they've gone for time pass. Now they're just chatting idhar udhar ki baatein. Very like they looked like filler scenes. So any of those could have been replaced, and these guys could have been given more emotion for us to connect to them. Because bottom line, at the end of a film, which is so dramatic and so emotional and tragic and sad, if you're not feeling sad for the characters, something has gone wrong. Like, I honestly didn't care. I didn't care about any of them. You're just like, ha, okay, this happened.
Not even a Deepika.
No. She's, I mean, she's got her, issues and psychological issues, and she makes poor decisions. But, and it's not that I only like good protagonists. You know what I mean? Like, good girl and good person. No, it's amazing to show.
No, you want to be able to connect to the protagonist, to understand and feel the emotion. And we were not able to do that for pretty much most of the film.
I have a feeling it's an editing issue, and it just got khichawed, as you said. But would you watch it again?
No.
Nor would I. Would you recommend it to people?
No, because there are so many other options. Yeah, if you're a huge Deepika fan or a Siddhant fan, then maybe yes. I felt very comfortable, and that's the word I would use. I felt comfortable seeing Naseeruddin Shah and Rajat Kapoor there because they added their heft to the thing. But
gravitas.
Do I want to see this movie again?
Scenes,
yeah. Do I want to watch this again? No, I don't. Can I, from a Sindhi point of view, not from a film viewer point of view, I want to make one point. There is a scene in the film, and it turns out to be critical for later on, where Siddanth Chaturvedi, who's playing Zen, real estate developer, at some point, him and Rajat Kapoor, Jitesh, have a conversation about, okay, we don't have enough assets in this company to be able to raise loans. Let's start a shell company and show those assets in both companies. That way, we'll be able to take double loan. And through that thing, I'm like, nahi, mat kar. And then things go wrong. And then therefore the movie develops. I don't want to delve too much into it. But after that, I was like, this is your fault. This is happening because of you. Yes, and that's what, like my Sindhiness kicked in at some point.
But I mean, they are literally all flawed characters who make terrible decisions. There's greed, there is lust, there is jealousy, there is indifference, all of that. So if the movie makes you uncomfortable because it's really not a happy film about sweet relationships, wow, like, 4 friends together and all, you are not supposed to be comfortable. If it makes you really introspect and think about life and all, then I think that's what they were going for. But honestly, I don't know, like, such flawed people in life. So maybe I couldn't connect with it the way you're supposed to. But on a scale of 1 to 5, Jaggu. 2.
Yeah. I've been grappling between 2 and 2.5, but 2.
Okay. I wanted to give it 3 because it is nicely shot. Cinematography is beautiful. Actors are strong. Production value is high, but 2.5. Oh, good Lord. So the Jaggu and Tarana combined rating is 2.25.
It's that.
But we are very keen because every single human being we know has watched Gehraiyaan over the weekend. So we're very keen, dear viewer, to know your point of view. What did you think of the film? Did you connect with it? Did you hate it? Did you love it? We want to know. Talk to us in the comments.
And of course, while you're doing that, please, of course, share, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, notification key. You'll get to know when we're posting other stuff. All of that, please be showing us the love. In the meantime, you be safe till you hear from us the next time. We love you. And don't forget to double mask and walk around. Yes, Omicron is still around. Please be careful for yourself as well as for your loved ones. Okay, bye, lovers.
Okay, bye.